rallies the creatures of the forest, and I want to punch him out. Alright, anyways. Hey guys, how's it going? Free food, free food. It's the second time this has happened. Gotta protect the town. It's slowly becoming one. I'm Gozy the Miner, and I shall... Well... I'm actually Gozy the Builder at this moment. Where? Thank you. Take out that guy, take out this guy. Where are the rest of them? See, when it's dwarves, it's really easy to find them because you could just kind of like... They have eyes and they come towards you, and there's usually a shaman and a brute. Some buildings in the background. I will explain when I get that far. But until then... Now they're calming down. Now, actually, there's... Patience is wearing thin because I haven't attacked him. Which I totally understand. And I'm full up now. Put my stuff away. So, it's been like an in-game week. But, slowly getting there. On build it. There's a lot of things going on right now. I like how open this is, but I do know I'm building a number of structures. This will eventually be Jazen's blacksmith. In fact, furniture sign, we'll put it on the door, because that seems to be the place to put it. Jazen's blacksmith. Pop is 1 so far. I'll put 2. I can put 2 in there eventually. Mini tour. I can take a sidetrack. This is Rezner's Resinworks. Population of 1. So fuel in your fire outside. I like these little fires. My friend Cluse has told me that, and it keeps going out because it does. But a lit fire keeps the spawning radius bigger. It gives your town a bigger footprint, basically. This place was kind of fun to build. It's not quite covered. I wish there were smaller roof pieces. If I put the bigger ones in the in-between, the roof just looks like a really weird hat. But this is where I come and drop all my resin off. It's got a crafting bench, a bed, a fire, a pair of spits. These were really interesting to build. Basically, I just brought... The walls are 3 wide, and it's just a 3-meter octagon on every side. And then I brought the floor in enough to put in this triangular bit, and then I just kind of... Yeah, I brought this out, Try to get as centered as possible, because the game isn't built for odd numbers. So... But I might put fire shrines around town because torches don't last long enough. At least these torches don't. Come out this way. Follow the road, because that's why I put it there. I built this place last night because I said I don't want to put every single episode to be a time lapse. Don't get me wrong, I like doing them. I might do one where I just pick a point and I stand there, and then as bits go up, kind of like just transition into them so it looks interesting. But this is Santiago Stoneworks. I'm going to put stone piles of stone on the sides. I do love how this piece worked. It's kind of beveled edges, and then it has this central line going up it. Basically, this is about 4 meters across, or 8 meters? It's 8 meters across. And then I have these put in 4 meters in this way, 4 meters in this way, and it doesn't quite reach in the middle. Like I said, the game doesn't like odd numbers. This I've left open. This I've put the stalls in to do boxes, so you can do mass storage on this side. There's an oak tree that I'm leaving there. I'll never cut it down, so it kind of encroaches here, or encroaches, whatever. So I left windows out here. I've missed a spot. Happens on major builds. There. Crafting bench under here. So if people wonder why I do that extra block ahead, I don't like it where my head is clipping into the ceiling to go through places. So this is more of an aesthetic thing. Speaking of which, put that in there. Then the walls come up. A lot of this is damaged because it took me forever to put in the roof. And it's just a pain. So yeah, this comes up, and I put a 2 meter post here, 2 meter post here, here, till I got up to this point. Then I bridged it out. These have to go here, otherwise the roof collapses. So this is off of this board, this is off of this board, and then I just eyeballed to put in the central piece, and then put in this strut here, and then just made the so many words, kind of put it off of that. So this goes this way, and this is a mixed match of pieces. So this is 26 degree, this is a 45, these are 45s. The this roof piece overhangs as it does on the other side. I put a bed here, there's a bed here, and there's a bed here. So it's a family of 3 Santiagos, I guess. I haven't put furnishings in, so there's no tables, chairs, etc. I will. My head kind of clips here, but I mean, I can't do it everywhere. But yeah, I'm going to put boxes of stone here. And I wanted to make it so you could pull carts in here. So you'd pull off a cart, and then you put stacks of stone, or you come up here and fill things, and then you grab the cart and then head back out again. Squeeky Sundries is going to go behind Santiago's. There's a number of... I put this here because of all the stone up back. I know I feel cold. But there's that coop there. There's this little pen here. Get rid of this boar before he attacks me. Here. I'm going to flatten off this hillside a bit here. So I'm going to keep this here. Kind of flatten this out here. Come up here on the hill. Build a house. So it's probably going to be... This is going to be the footprint of the house. Just this little bit here. And then across the road here, because this road goes all the way there, I'm going to put a farm. And this is going to be Squeaky's Seeds and Sundries. As an homage to my friend Squeeky, who in every game we've ever played builds a pretty decent sized farm. If you want to build taller, what you do, and I'm going to fix this when I have the material for it. Actually, I could technically fix it now. No, I got a lot of stone on me. I kind of like those 2 blocks there. Oh, it's a deer. I was like, what's standing in that thing? I think I left off on day 20-something. Now it's like day 30-something. Every day I would go out, get a bunch of wood, come here, collect, fill back up, drop everything off, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. But building Santiago's place took like almost 2 full boxes of wood. And I've just started to fill it back up again. So do that. Do that. Go to sleep. Hooray, morning. Is it foggy? Of course it is. It's not like I'm recording or anything. Day 37. Maybe I'll put that on my to-do list. Make it so that you can see the road during the fog. Because right now, I can see Rezner's place. Because who can't see Rezner's place? I'll just run straight there. I'll be a child for now. Yeah, I wanted to do this porch thing that kind of goes off on either side. Can I get... I don't know why torches have directions. Okay, so this has to come up to at least a wall here. It's always fun to put the roof in. So a lot of these structures need a ton of material. Invalid placement. Don't you dare give me that invalid placement. So if you look at the floor piece, here, snap it in, top, look down, that puts it in the floor. You can kind of see it down there. I hop up here. Is that where I put it? Yes. Trying to put some supports in my structure. Give it more stability. In certain places. Alright. So that's gonna have to go there. I don't have a ton of core wood yet, but it's getting there. My wood cutting's already at 50. Like I said it would be. Because I'm crazy. Jazen, every game I've ever played, has always been the Smith. It's my go-to Smith word. Alright, I can go to there. Let me finish putting in flooring. Downside is these places take a ton of wood. I mean, this game is kind of ridiculous when it comes into how much wood you need. I mean, like, absolutely insane. So, the way this is going to work in this building is I'm going to cover this porch up here. Maybe put a chair or whatever. Maybe a bench. That's going to be one room. Up here could be another. We'll see. Down here will be my smithing area. So I've got my crafting bench. There's a couple smithing tools that need to be there. I gave this person a decent sized yard piece here. I'm going to flatten it out and put in smelters. And then I'm putting in a couple boxes for coal. And then I'll do a little kitchen area over here with a barrel person would have a barrel. FYI, chimneys are warm. Yep. And out of wood again, because of course I am. This game, man, I swear to God, you're always out of wood. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why it keeps happening. The pick can be used to take out rocks, level out big chunks of dirt, which will eventually give you rocks. Or give you the occasional rock, I should say. And then... then we can collect copper and tin. And a whole nother world unlocks for us at that point. Go there, go there. I love it when I start building a house and it doesn't look that big, and then as the build continues, it's massive. Because I have a tendency of building big places. Whoops, you know. I also have a tendency to, more often than not, use these little 1x1 pieces everywhere. Everywhere, man. Oh, it's pretty cool. Go there. Kind of want windows here. Do a window in the middle. I hate how I accidentally zoom in. Have to hit the button to zoom back out. And then yeah, I tried to make the smithy centralized because it seems like it would be. Unfortunately, well, actually, there's a way you can do it. It costs the same amount of wood. But there, good enough. This is where building becomes interesting. Here's a high point. Rotate. If I put that there, can I go up and down? No, I can't. Need another space. Alright, I don't want to put a window on this side. In fact, I'm going to just block that off entirely. Put a window over here, though. And then this weird amalgamation of walls is... Let's see if I can zoom in here. Like I said, odd corners it doesn't like. So yeah. Technically to do this, I could just do this, but then I have to come over here and do this. Do that piece. Basically just rotating a 1x1 to hit this spot, this spot, this spot, this spot, and this spot, it doesn't really matter. If it's small enough, you don't really, it doesn't really matter. This would be like a little loft area where I can come hang out. And in fact, I'm thinking about just making it because the kitchen doesn't really require that much space, you know? Let's put that there. I want to make a little porch area. Out of wood again. Take another bite. No, so some people will be like, you don't need to be eating as much as your character is eating right now. Like, that's ridiculous, the amount of food that you eat every episode. If you realize the amount of food that I have, because between episodes, I will go out. Actually, get a little bit more. Like, I'll go out and chop down a bunch of wood. I'll go fill like 2 or 3 chests. And then to take a break from that, I will go out and hunt an insane amount. I'll just spend a whole day hunting and come back with several stacks of this, that, and the other thing. So, actually, if this is going to be the cooking area, I need to pop that open. I can't go too far over because this rock is here. Put that there. Every 2, put something. In fact, I'm going to have to pop that. I like weird corners. I mean, in reality, they wouldn't be able to build through that rock, so it's just like, oh, we have a weird shaped kitchen here. And I'm thinking about just coming down, so like there'd be a roof up there that kind of overlaps the roof down here. So, like, I don't know if I want to use that there, but I will. Right, and then that's really not looking anywhere special, so I have a squat kitchen. Then take this piece out because it doesn't need to be there. So the way I sort of build, I've noticed that building this way, just kind of like put a footprint of where the floor should be. Kind of draw where you want to put your building. And then on top of that, put in the floor, then plug in the walls, and yeah, because this just needs a little kitchenette area here and whatnot. Hell, I could put it behind the door if I really wanted to. I'm probably going to. And then put like a little seating area here. And at some point when I get the picks, I can remove this and then even out this wall. I kind of want to put that up. No joke, I kind of want to put this up 1 block higher. Actually, I'm just going to use this to go back to grab wood from the hut, because I also need to grab a little bit more food, and I will show you how much food I have, and it's a stupid amount of food, at least for this, because I have this that I've all collected, this that isn't even cooked yet, some of this stuff is. I can poke my head out this way, poke the bees. Added honey times 8. Because it's originally 4, but it's at 1.5, so it'll give you some big stuff, but some little stuff. Stone. In fact, just give me that. Wood. That's a specialty piece. 6? Yeah. Prepare my stuff, go to sleep. I wish the days in this game were a smidge longer.
You dream you are hunting with your companions, running high over green hills and down through mist-haunted valleys. Ahead of you, your prey stumbles and you leap forward, sinking your teeth into warm flesh. When you wake, the taste of metal lingers in your mouth.
But, good morning, day 4726. Day 38. I would love to get to 1,000. I would like... There's a goal. I want to get to 1,000 days. See, I like putting big spaces between things so that I can put structures. So, Smithy places here. Come upstairs. It's always a slow going process for me. I can go there, that can go there. Trying to figure out what this would be. Let's see if I put this here temporarily. Oh, that's right, this is lower. This would just... go here. Oh, nope. Did I do? I did do a 45. I was wondering why I was sliding. Nope. This way. Wrong roof. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Right. And then I kind of want to keep doing that. So you. So that can go like that. Which means I wish this was one of the games where there's a button that would copy pieces. Place pieces. Because the amount of times that would just come in useful, handy, whatnot, actually. Big lofty area here. I can put my other bed up here, so 2 people live here. With a kitchenette. Yeah, I know it's bigger than Gunther's place, but it kind of needs to be, because the amount of stuff you need for smithing, I mean, probably like 4 to 6 boxes. And then I'll put up stands and equipment and display weapons and make it look all pretty. What time is it? Oh, I got plenty of time. Oh, I brought that wood with, or the stone with me, so I could raise up the property to make it more stable. I'm not completely 100% on the. Why is there blue over there? Is that render distance? Or are they spawning a new troll into the world? Can you imagine if that's how it was? A troll has entered the playing field. No. I mean, yay! I mean, I could put a window here. I know, I was in the middle of working on the roof, and now I'm down here fiddling with windows. Which windows? 95. 95 windows. So yeah, I can put tables in here, chairs. A little cooking bit for meat. Meatsies. Oh, I almost want to do a double cooking. Oh, I'll think about it. I will for sure think about it. Sorry for spinning in a complete circle. I'm looking for something. And that something is my brain. And when I find it, I will let you know what I'm going to do with it. Crafting, miscellaneous. No, it's furniture, box. Look at that wall. Oh, I've made a new rule. No janky furniture. And what I mean by that is basically no more putting like one block of floor in so that I can put a box on top of it, which I've been doing in certain buildings because I'm like, oh, okay. I think in the woodcutter's place in Graydon's place I had that. All right, so now I just need wall there. So now this looks really nice. But it chews up so much wood. I could do a lot of things again. Just shut this door. Do another one here. Crafting. Oh, I gotta look that up. What does crafting do? Furniture. What boxes are under furniture? It makes sense though. Building. So we have paths leading to everybody's home. We have no weird furniture. Everybody must get a sign. Oh. So there's that. That looks good. Door still opens. Maybe that and that. That's good. Blacksmith pop 2. I like doing these little windowsills. Makes it pop more. In here, is there anything poking up? Nope, looks good. And that was good. Box right there. Surprisingly, even with those two fires, it looks a little bit meh in here. I'll come in here at some point and add more stuff. Alright. Go back. Like, the majority of the game is just this, just running to and fro. Like, my athletics is just strictly, there's the word I was looking for. My athletics is literally just running back and forth from places. Oh, I got a full inventory of wood. Run all the way over here. Run all the way over there. I mean, you could see real quickly. Three more pieces. I try not to get too exact with things. Because it realistically doesn't matter. Honestly. I know you're tired. I want to have fun-filled days in here, man. I did a little bit of exploration between whatnot. There's a little sliver of black forest over here. I basically came over here and I've been literally this whole section here now is void of trees. Whereas, like, don't get me wrong, Woodcutter's place is pretty nice, but it would be even better if I could put in, if I could plant trees closer to the Woodcutter's place, and I need the cultivator for that. So, yeah, that's right, I'm gonna do this on this side. Messy roof here. Oh boy, it looks real messy. This, that, and then I can go like that. And then if I absolutely need to, we could shove a gable in somewhere. Yeah, and then we'll just do... Gable that way, gable that way. Come up here. Put that in there like that. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. And then... How many resin on me? I have to go to Rezners. Rezner! I need some resin. Alright. I feel cold. Of course I do. That up there. Oh, I just burned through that resin, didn't I? Dang it. His fire is covered, right? I'm pretty sure it is. No. Oh, it broke. Why did it break? Uh-oh. Alright, give me... floor to stand on. Nope. All right. Ah! Ow. There we go. I'm not too keen on how that looks, but on the inside it looks pretty cool. On the outside it looks kind of... It looked worse, you know? It's still pretty dark up here. Yeah. Let's do the big ones. Alright, I'll come over here, repeat the process. Big X's. overhang. And go like that. Alright. Alright, and go like that. Almost done with the roof. Almost. Almost being the opportunity to work. That's crooked as hell, isn't it? It is. Why are you crooked? Oh, don't jump off the roof. Yeah, it's super crooked. Feel cold. No kidding. I had no idea. None whatsoever. There we go. And then right. I go like that. That, I go like that. I go like that. So that's covered. That can go like that. So that's covered. I don't have enough to do the thing that I want to do. Put this in here, and this in here, so that'll fix that up, and then do a similar patch for the top bits. But until the rain stops, I could probably actually go to sleep right now. Huzzah! Sleep has been achieved. 8:39. Not too keen on how that looks. And that's a bit on the messy side too, but dear devs, how about if we have a 2-meter roof, could we have a 1-meter roof? Because we have we have 2-meter walls and 1-meter walls and 1-meter floors and 2-meter floors. Can we have a 1-meter thatch roof? And again, I've never made it to the plane, so who knows? There might actually be. So I'm still slowly working on the roof. I'm learning new things, to say the least. It is raining like dogs and cats right now. So I've covered up the chimneys up top. This looks a bit janky, but I can't do anything else. So that looks pretty good. That looks okay. I mean, if I can go out and fix it more. Oh no, that's the roof for the chimney. Yeah, because this is all covered. These are 26 degree, 26 degree, 26. And then this little lip out here, this is technically not even covered. I could cover it. See, I'm getting wet. See, I'm getting dry. I just put in these 2 angular pieces here for now. I might come in here and change it in a bit. I've got this upside down piece here. Because once I plug this in, you really don't even notice it. Because I don't really even notice it. Those I kick in because I think it looks kind of cool being crooked. Yeah. Kind of not worried about that or that. This can stay here like this. I can put furniture out here. That looks cool. This spot right here, though. There. That blocks in that little piece there. To hide this messy roof piece, though, I need... Yep, that piece right there. Block in that. That looks cool now. There we go. That looks good now. That piece looks good now. I just need to go around and repair everything, including this hammer, because that'll break soon enough. See if that's a window. There. There we go. Like I said, the amount of wood consumed and building a giant structure takes a lot. Oh, and I also wanted that overhang. Alright. See, if I had extra bits, I'd overhang it even further, you know? Can I? Ooh. Keep the rock here for a moment. Nope. I cannot hardcore parkour. Give me a moment. There we go. Just eyeball that. Now it looks less crappy. Huzzah. This still looks a little bit meh, but there's not much I can really do about that currently. Alright. Ow. That would have been impressive if that had been my first death of the game. Gozy fell 10 feet off a roof and died. Alright, come over here. No, so the reason why I thought about doubling this up, realistically, well, then I'd have to pop a hole in the floor here. So, there's a cooking spit where you can brown up meat, but then there's also one that you put a cauldron on and then do up other things. Yeah, I kind of want to do table chairs over here. Maybe put a barrel in the corner, because that takes up like a block and a half. And then put up some other cabinets and stuff here. So that'll be a little kitchenette area. And I do mean little, because it looks big when it's empty. Most places, in reality, look big when they're empty, and they're not. But yeah, for now, I can just put the rest of this, now that this is covered, this will not take damage anymore. Do I do. And then so my mind is like, where else can I shove wood? Alright, that looks good there. Alright. That looks pretty good for now. I'm going to go over here to the town center, drop off the rest. Call it an episode. Did quite a bit. Once we have... Also, another thing. Once we have picks... What are you guys... What you guys doing over here? That's what I thought. Oh, do we need an overhang for that? Oh, this is the thing I did the other day that I failed to mention. I put this little wood shed back down here, or this little shed area, I should say, because it fit perfectly with Gunther's place, and I need to raise this up. I need to do some major landscaping, so that way it made room for this in here and this little nook. What I need to do is go on a wood run and just fill everybody's fire full of wood. But I could do that in the in-between time. So much. That pick unlocks so much potential. Landscaping, gardening, replanting the trees. So was that arboring? But anyways, it's gone on pretty long, but once I edit it'll be a short episode. Alright, bye-bye.